Gary, you finally got a day where we're not going to be ducking and dodging the weather.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, no, we got some pretty blue skies. I know it looks a little whited out in the camera, but it's bright outside, man. It's bright blue skies.
I need these sunglasses definitely today. I've been ducking, dodging, weaving the weather like crazy, and I just got the subfascias completely ready. I've already got them all cut and ready to go and lined out, so we just need to install them.
Yeah.
And then we can really get all the other things going for the house rafters and close this thing in. So,
yeah, inching day by day closer and closer to closing this thing in, so the weather, be it what it may, we can continue progress.
Correct.
So Gary's been pretty busy, and he did a lot of the prep to get this rim joist board already done, like when it was raining and stuff. He already has this thing mapped out, lined out, ready to go. It should fit exactly where he wants it to be. He's got all the marks for all the other attachments and stuff, so it should just be stick it up and tack her in. Prep work is very, very tedious, but very necessary.
This guy right here. There. Can you bring it up right through here?
Here?
Yeah. Correct way, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Soon, man. Side I got is top. Yeah.
It gives me plenty. Mm-hmm. Right there?
Go ahead and tack a few more in there right there.
Okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I can lift it up as you need me to. Push and pull or whatever, you know?
No. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, everything's all lined up too.
It's right on the line.
It's on the line.
Watch out. That was aggressive. Oh. This is a far reach, man. Ooh, doggy. That's freaking twisted. Why are you so twisted?
Hit it.
She in there. Okay. So now we can take out that guy and we can take this guy off.
Grab it.
But this is now wood, not doing anything. Tell me when you think you're there.
I don't know if I did it. I had to fight that one.
Oh. Where are we at?
Hit it.
She in there.
Grab it. Grab.
First bit of subfascia.
Yay!
Installed. I'm gonna hand you this guy. Now go ahead and hand me. I might as well put one in. Hand me one of those. And the drill. Now we're ready to receive that last rafter.
Well, you kicked butt getting the subfascia up on all of these rafter tails.
Yep, everything is lining up very nicely. Now we have the overhang to do. We got our measurement for the last one. Should be able to cut it very easily and slide it right in, be done with that, and we are working on the valley from there.
Yay! So close, guys.
So
close. Good job, babe.
I need to come down to the bottom, finish off the attaching those, and that should be ready. And then when we do the sheathing up here, then we can come back and put the blocking in there, which will be a little bit of a headache if we have sheathing over it. But if we can get the sheathing to at least come over here, we should be all right. There's so much to do.
The next day.
It's a little chilly this morning, but we're all bundled up. And we're gonna get these rim boards, ridge boards, valley boards, whatever you want to call it.
That board over there.
That board up so we can get those joists in and get this thing attached to the house. Let me get a drill and the chalk line so I can take this part out, and then that will give us room to be able to play up here. Next time this piece goes in, it'll be in for good. Careful with that guy. And reach out as far as you can possibly get that way so I can get you to chalk line, or hold that end while I bring it up here and we can chalk line this.
Okay. This?
Yep, right in the, no.
Or this?
Right there. Yep,
okay.
Right on the corner where the two subfascias meet. Okay, we've got 2 marks here. This should be this one. You there? Okay, let me roll that back up. I should triple check that we are that distance off. Grab me the tape measure real quick, because that line right there is telling me where the board needs to be, or the zip board. Now this line is 4.5 inches over, and if I come roughly about straight to, you are about 3 1/8. Okay. Straight to, we're not 3. Geometry is not being my friend right now. So if a triangle is 180 degrees, right? So that gets me to where I'm cutting both of those at that, and it meets, and it gives me 45. This one I'm cutting to the flat point, not to the flat point on both sides like that, to where this would be a 45 and it would be connecting it. That would end up being that, needing to be that degree. That needs to be that degree. Yes. There. I hope it fits.
So Gary got the rim board in all the way going to the top and then back down again. He's just finishing putting in a few extra screws to make sure it's nice and tight. I think he's gonna lag it down too. There's gonna be some stuff that we're gonna have to finish working on because now he's got that part detached from the house and we're gonna have to reattach it so that way all the joists can hang off of it exactly where they need to go. And again, we gotta make those new rafters and then get them hung. All right, so Gary has his first template made for the rafters in the valleys. We're gonna stick it up there and see how she fits and if we're able to keep rolling with it.
So the angle at that point.
Yeah.
I got two angles that I'm working against here. One, well, I guess three angles, but I already know that angle. That angle should be this angle right here, of which, and also the bevel angle on this side. With that angle, that should be that angle, and it should land. Hopefully.
We're gonna find out.
Hopefully. I'm really hoping. Ooh, that's nice. Perfect right there.
Building something with your own two hands is one of the most humbling experiences you can have. You start with a vision, a dream, and it seems so simple in your mind. But when you get out there in the thick of it, you realize how much work, how much learning, and how much patience it really takes. It's all about progress. And progress doesn't happen overnight. Progress has a way of looking easy when you're watching from the outside. A few clips here, a quick shot there, and it seems like everything came together in no time at all. But the truth is, progress is never as simple as it seems. There were moments where we had to stop, take a step back, and think through our next move. It wasn't about giving up or getting stuck. It was about making sure we were building something that would last. Because when you're creating something with your own hands, it's not about how fast you can go. It's about how strong, how steady, and how true you can make it. Looking back, I realized that the struggle isn't something to fear. It's something to value. Each mistake teaches you something you didn't know before. Each misstep brings you one step closer to figuring it out. And once you finally get it, everything changes. That moment when things click, when the pieces start coming together, is worth every ounce of frustration. You feel a rhythm, and suddenly, you're not just building a roof, you're building confidence, resilience, and a belief in what you're capable of. Once you've figured it out, once you've taken the time to get it right, the work starts to flow. With each rafter we put up, we found our rhythm. It wasn't easier, but it was smoother. Piece by piece, beam by beam, the structure began to take shape. By the time we got to the collar ties, everything felt like it was coming together. The hard part was finally behind us, and this step felt so quick and rewarding, locking everything into place and giving this section of the roof the strength it needed. But the real reward isn't just in the finished product, it's in the process. It's in the lessons you learn along the way. Patience, persistence, and the power of teamwork. It's realizing that every small step, every careful adjustment, and every moment of effort is what makes the whole thing possible. Now with this section done, we're ready to move on. The next step is enclosing it with zip boards, adding another layer to this dream we're building. Each step forward brings us closer, not just to a finished cabin, but to a life we're building from the ground up. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. So if you're out there working on your own dream, keep going. Take it one piece at a time, because every step is progress, and progress is what builds the foundation for something great.
Oh man, there's all the rafters.
You killed it.
That looks good, you guys. That looks really, really good. She's nice.
It looks so good.
She's nice and straight. There's all those. Woo, doggy. I got some sawdust up here because I've been cutting. But you can see, I'll show you on that one. But where this board meets isn't exactly where the line is supposed to be. And I've got these chalk lines. That's where the zip board is going to end up laying or landing roughly. And this looks like it's all planing in. I've already put the level on it. It's all planing in to all the other joists. So that should be it. That should be where it is. I'm ready for zip board up here. Oh, yes, that makes me happy, you guys. All right, oh, I'm gonna get out of here, or off this roof. There's a lot of sawdust everywhere, so I gotta be extremely careful. I'm gonna throw these down to meld so I can use both my hands to get over here, because, yeah.
You killed it today, Gary.
Well,
Absolutely phenomenal.
it's there.
It's there! It's there!